Welcome all you Drangir and Shield Maidens to tonight's episode of Dropping the Hammer. I am your host, Warhammer. So, we've had an interesting week at work. Come to find out, I was off. I left work in the middle of my night shift, didn't come back for a certain length of time, but come to find out it was my week of night shift again. So I got back in the rotation of work just to be on night shift. And so tomorrow will be my first day at day shift work. So we'll be out in the hot, out in the heat. But I'll be back at work fully. So work went well. I was kind of nervous because up to Thursday, I was kind of joking, was like, this to Thursday's the day, everything past that means we're healed. So, we're healed. We're good. Turned out fine. Worked all week. It's good. The nose is fine. No, there's been no blood, no tint of red. There's been no pink. There's nothing. So I'm very happy that work turned out fine. So I won't be wrestling this month. It looks like still got a couple weekends to book out, but it doesn't look like they need me this month, excuse me. So it is what it is. But I may see about going to Texarkana or Arkansas with the guys next weekend, but we'll see what's up with that. But I don't know. So far nothing's planned. I was going over my calendar today. I confirmed the next match, and that's August 8th. Port Neches, down south. I have to say it that way because I was educated on how to say it. I kept saying niches or whatever. I forget how I was actually saying it, but yeah, it's Natchez. And okay. So yeah, so in August looks like we'll be wrestling on the 8th down south, the 15th in Marshall, and the 22nd in Gina, Louisiana. So we're really excited for that one. That's going back to Exist to Inspire Wrestling. They've only been able to put out a couple of shows, but they're slowly gaining traction, and that's all that matters, is traction. Moving forward an inch at a time does not matter. Yes, it's going to take a while, but once you start accumulating speed, then once you get traction, from there it's acceleration. You got your traction, now we'll get your acceleration up so you can cover distance, and we can move. I'm excited to see where those guys can go. I'm excited to see where we go with that group. Jake and Timmy, you guys are knocking it out of the park. It's funny, y'all always wanted to be wrestlers, and now you're taking a step back so you can run a promotion. Like, that's wild. The dream always evolves. It's always changing. Like I can go through my bucket list for wrestling, and it started off with just a handful of things, and it was mainly just to, one of the first things was to leave an impact on my league, and I've already done that. I did that almost day one. I installed some of the LOL signs on the lights that we still use today. It's been 8 years, and I had just come from California, just doing sign work, and they were like, these letters need to go up. And I was like, oh yeah, I can do that in just a couple minutes. Give me just a couple minutes. And they were blown away. And from then on, they knew Warhammer would get stuff done. I loaded the trailers for years, loaded it multiple times, injured and couldn't and shouldn't. Had multiple times where other wrestlers told me to just sit down and tell people where to put stuff, because I was so injured. But leave a mark day one. So done. Have a table full of merch. Oh man, do we have merch? We're out. Oh my goodness, that's fun to say, but we're in the process of getting all this back. We are out of buttons, we're out of koozies, we are out of patches, we are out of t-shirts, we are out of soaps, we are out of a lot of the stuff. What we do have is beard oil. we can pump out some beard oil, and it's funny. That's what's taken off. Pictures do well, but beard oils, we're moving into butters, balms, and waxes, all of them in the same sense. So it's going to be very helpful. We've got 2 shops already approved to vendor our beard line. I can't I can't believe that's a statement. These are out of New York, so it's phenomenal. I know I've talked about it. Just being able to sell our beard oils off of the wash. I don't want to call it a shampoo, but the beard wash. Just because he loves the smell. He loved that smell. And it's the Raiders camp. That is what gets people. What's funny is I was talking to Iron Belly just recently, and he said he's able to sell more of the mead hall. It's funny. I sold a lot of the Raiders camp. Couldn't really sell the mead hall. But that also fits our character. That also fits our gimmick. That fits us. This one was for him. The other one, one is for me. From what he told me, by the time we wrestle on the 22nd in Arkansas, Gina, Louisiana, we should have the new scent out, which will be long ship. It will be oak, linen, and sea spray. And hopefully that puts you in a world where you're out at sea, taming the oceans. That's like I've said before, each of our scents are kind of themed around an environment, place. What would you smell in this particular location? And just going with that idea and building off of it, our scents are bold and they are memorable. Everybody, I sold some beard oil to a lady. She said this was for her, and she was getting the wash for her husband. So it's you get the smells, you get them. So already having 2 shops willing to host our line. I can't even tell you how that feels. I do know we are going to have to get to New York. As soon as we put everybody, as soon as we're able to get all the vendors, at least the starter set, we will go up there. We were told the starter set, just as a rough idea, two of everything, and just kind of go from there. We can certainly do that. That's, we are willing to do that, and we will make a good price. Very, that way they can make money and sell it. We can make money and sell it, and it's profitable on both ends. So two of five, no, it was, I can't remember if it was either 4 barbershops or 5 barbershops, but plus I'm going to call him a sign company. He's the guy that is now doing our labels. We still haven't received our labels. So the problem was he had it flagged for pickup, and we didn't know this, so he had it unflagged. So they tried shooting it back out again. Then they realized the address was wrong, so they had to go back, and in the next day they were going to shoot it back out, but apparently they decided it wasn't worth it and shipped it back to New York instead of it coming to me. So I still have not received these labels, but on top of the labels and the t-shirts for the complications of last time, he has sent other things with our labels on it. So he is hooking us up with the missing merch that I kind of talked about. And now we have, so we were originally using Sticker Mule. I'm using that name one time because they originally bought him out. He worked there for a little while and then left and still had all his old equipment. It's basically the same thing. He just, boom, now works for himself. So he's got all his equipment. So he's his own sign shop now. So he's doing us a favor, and we are very grateful. As soon as all the stuff gets here, I will get all his information, if he's got a website, if he's got all this, all the ways of contacting him. I met him through the beard group that I'm with. This guy. Yeah. The Renegade Beard Club. He's it's funny. He was doing doing our design before I even asked him to do our design. He was just doodling. He was just me talking about it. He said he believed it, and he believed in the company and was just doodling, like I said. And we have a really nice logo. We will have our own custom shirts with our names on them. We will have ball caps. We will have some other things. So I'm really excited. I cannot wait for these labels. We will have to talk to him about doing the long ship labels, but on top of the long ship labels, we need we're going to be doing, I believe they were 1 inch, 2 inch. They got to be like 2 inch. Yeah. They were like 2-inch tins. That's what's going to contain our balms, butters, and waxes. Let me look this up. I know trying to be quick with it. I apologize. He sent them to me. I guess it's not in the group chat. Nope, it's not in the group chat. It's in our personal chat. It's in this one. I just want to get it correct. It's not in that one either. All right. Well, I'm not going to go through a third one. Iron Belly's got two different accounts he messages me from, so it's obviously in the Iron Belly one. I'll have to go in through our personal chats to find where I sent it to the beard guy. Well, I guess I can try that real quick. Because I need to message him to see about. They're 1 ounce. That's what I was getting. They are 2-inch across. So I was correct as that. So that's the numbers I was getting mixed up, though. They are 1 ounce containers. They are 2 inches across. So, yes, they will have all of the scents. So by the time I'm able to hook up again with Iron Belly, we should have Raiders Camp, Mead Hall, Winter Hunt, and Longship. Not sure if the feminine scent is out, but pretty sure that's going to be called Valkyrie. I will find out more and tell you more about that one before I talk about it. But that's at least 4 scents. And right now the oils are in 1/2 ounce, 1 ounce, and 2 ounce. The wash is in a 4 ounce container. And then we will have the balms, butters, and beard styling wax, mustache styling wax, beard styling wax, doesn't matter, in all the same 4 scents. Man, that is a tremendous line of products. I that's just a shock to me because this was a joke and it's becoming a real thing, and it's taken off. I'm messaged a buddy and see if he's still doing soaps. If he's not, I don't think he is. I want to get some equipment and do some soaps, and that way we've covered the whole body. You're gonna smell good though. I still use. I bought a bunch of made soaps for us for Sons of Plunder. They didn't really sell too well. Packaging ended up getting damaged, so we took them off the merch table. So I've been using them personally, and it's it's fun to know that there's a bar of soap that was created for you. It's I'm soaked up with the bar created for me, and then I wash my beard in the scent that was created for me. I rinse off, dry off, immediately go to my bathroom, and I've got a beard oil, and I put my beard oil on. So it's the same scent as the wash, same scent as the oil, boom, and it continues to carry the scent. It's wild to me that these crazy ideas took off in such a way. like I said, it just makes me laugh. Makes me laugh. I I have to create a website to post all these products. I we're gonna actually need storefronts. Um, Depending on how well these barber shops do, they may start cranking out and need some oils. We may have to focus on, like a weekly, every couple of days, one of us has to make some oils. Everything he gets is from one location, so I can get it as well. Whether I get it from online or I'm able to, whether I pick it up myself in Dallas, but it's I'm able to get it. The recipe is solid. He's not really mixing, 4 drops of this, 2 drops of that, 8 drops of something else. No, it is. When he mixed the scent, it was all of it, all of it, all of it, and I understood. Gotcha. So I can recreate the same because I know the scents. Once I match all the product as much as I can, from there I can make the oils. Iron Belly Oil ordered everything from Amazon, all the bottles and stuff like that. So we're solid. We can go from there. I can make the oils. He can make the oils. We can make twice as much. I'm gonna set up the barber in town, and once she's able to hold my products, it's again, I can't believe it. Off a joke, becoming serious, becoming actually serious business. So, all right, with most of the housekeeping out of the way, what I'd like to do, and we'll get into the actual part of the show. And 23 minutes just talking. That's usually how long the show lasts. But I wanted to watch the match from a couple weeks ago, and I personally, I don't think I did that well. I've never missed a kick out. I still think I got it up. That wasn't the end, but it's fine. My fault. It's going for a late kick out, but I still think I kicked out. We're gonna add that to the stage, and then we're gonna hit play.
What are your thoughts about this upcoming? Do you know about the Sons of Plunder?
Man, I heard Sons of Plunder, man, they're wreaking havoc in the league. And I can't wait to see this match, man. I can't wait for them to
Okay, Danger, I think you can call them. I think they're here now. Let's get this match going.
So Iron Belly arrived just in time to get dressed.
You know it.
And
all right.
Walk out to music.
Wrestling Federation Tag Team Title Match. Introducing first.
Now, this was a theater, a movie theater that been converted to a stage theater.
These are some bad hombres. These are some Vikings. They don't mess around.
Very cool environment. Lots of new fans. And the aura, the ambiance, my boy Jax, Hammerklink, worked in the dark a lot. The lights were playing havoc, but you can see me fine. I glow in the dark. I found out. I have a picture of that hammer strike right there. And in the picture, it looks like I'm floating because I hopped up. But it took until that to learn that I actually do a little hop and just add a little more oomph to my hammer. And yeah, the picture, I'm floating.
Their opponents, they are the Submission Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, AleHouse Tragedy.
And he made it out of hops. No sex, no God, no apology.
For those of you who've been following me long enough, you will remember Krow actually attacked me live on a Dropping the Hammer podcast. We're live, like I said. We were in Marshall, and he snuck up behind me and choked me out, and had to run a little promo for the next show that he was doing. So it's been a while since I've been able to get my hands on Krow. And also, if you remember a couple months ago when we were in the gas station, Adam was wheelchair bound for most of the match until he
Who's going to start first?
snuck up and rolled me up, and
looks like Vincent Krow's going to start off against
caused us to lose our titles.
We
It
don't know
was
if
low blow, and then he rolled me up. I was not expecting someone who was supposed to be paralyzed.
Well, I think you know something. I'll tell you what, he's got new gear, new attitude. We can't wait to see what he has to offer in the ring. As it looks like he's sizing up Warhammer's sizing him up.
I have noticed
making sure everything's getting orderly as we're about to have a
the month off
match.
gained a little weight.
And he's calling out. Folks, they're getting after it. Oh, wait a minute. What are they doing? It's a double patch. Not want to take off the double patch.
Krow usually is the powerful one in this one match right here. He's being overpowered for the first time.
Yeah, he's going to fight him before. Fighting now.
This is what happens when you live out of the ring for so long, you lose a little bit of your psychology.
I mean, I heard a rumor that he was kin to Thor. It looks like he might actually be kin to him right now.
I even want you to get the belly.
No,
Yeah, he's calling for Iron Belly.
he wants to finish the Iron Belly by staying Iron Belly. There goes Iron Belly right there.
Crow's going to stand up a fight. I think he's going to test some Sons of
Now,
Plunder out.
it's always fun when someone actually understands how to work Iron Belly. And this is what the whole gimmick, the whole plan was for this match, was to properly use Iron Belly. The ending, like I said, didn't happen as planned, but that's wrestling.
What's this? He's trying to go for a knee right to the Iron Belly.
bare skin, Psycho.
It's a loaded belly.
He's just a tough man. Figure it out.
It looks like Psycho in his new ring gear that he's finally debuting in this match. Shows how serious he is.
I can break it in the ball. I can break this thing.
Yeah, he probably went to Baja California for that one.
I guess his acting career ended here.
Nobody can break the belly.
Imagine if Psycho used his head on the iron belly. He get a concussion.
His foot sure works.
That's why you gotta go for the knees or the head of Iron Belly. You want to stun him.
Bill's talking about the ring was out.
Instead of have a road rash, Psycho has belly rash.
And that could have broken his ribs. No, he's
Oh,
not
he's got into the vice right now.
Yeah, that's a vice grip
He's
right there.
liking what he sees. Psycho better find a way out of this. Shit, that's very long.
I mean, this was a tremendous belly match. I just don't think I brought enough. I didn't bring enough. I know I got taken out of the match because of a situation that happened. So it wasn't really. They had two cameras. I had something that was pretty belly with the other camera.
Oh no! Here comes Warhammer! Oh! You know how an iron belly, it hurts!
Yeah, right. Also flashes and then to the head.
I wasn't sure what to do there. I never dive. Yeah, I'm confused.
Oh, I don't know how Psycho even kicked out!
Psycho's in big trouble right here.
He needs to get the ball on Krow while there's still something to be left.
Go for a superman.
I thought his shoulder was up. I don't see it.
What a delayed count by T. Gilmore. He should have gone right to that count immediately.
I can't believe we're in this.
I'm getting away.
Warhammer should have slapped the referee for the count.
I've never sniped it. Gotten close.
That was a headbutt followed by a shoulder.
I think I should have tagged right
Psycho
there.
is in big trouble. This match makes Psycho wish he could go back to Jeff Valley right now, but no, chop right there.
Either here I said I was taking over, so I think I told him to take over.
Facebuster, and that brings Warhammer closer to his corner. Back to the center of the ring. Gonna go for a slam. There we go. 260 pounds.
Bring him over here.
260 pounds. I'm not that big.
Right to the face.
He stomped on my nose.
Typical Ron Krow move right there.
Looks like they're doing some
I
teamwork
was
right
kind
now.
of out of it. Still sound.
Oh!
I get back to the nose. I could have sworn there was a problem. I knew there was just going to be bleed. Going to be blood. Excuse me. It was a great suplex.
Fast shot right there. Fast shot by T. Gilmore. I think he's in a hurry to go home.
Nah, I think T. Gilmore hurts you and he wants to make sure he gets them counts. Meanwhile, let's focus on the match at hand. As Psycho tries to get a step in by Von Krow. He's now taking it to Warhammer.
With a string of Von Krow, he can snap Warhammer's spine with his sword.
He's got Warhammer in no man's land, folks. Let's see if Warhammer can power out. He's going to channel all the strength of Valhalla to get out of this one. Hey, watch this. Wait a minute.
You got Give me that. Yeah, you can't say that. You can't say that.
That's a triple cross face
Let's
right
go
there.
ahead.
And a reversal.
Wasn't really sure how to break that. It was in a weird position, so the best I could do was
There's a bee on your
freaking
hand.
roll up pin. Still checking.
Hell, the
From here, I spend a couple of minutes checking myself. I make sure my nose is not at all bleeding. See, I'm still on the ground.
Krow usually has a hard head. A head of concrete. Oh! That is the most athletic thing I've seen out of the Iron Belly in Krow.
I was kicking out of the ring with some power.
It was like an ugly kick in the deer.
Into the center of the ring. And Krow is in trouble. He
Barely kicked out.
You normally don't see Krow in trouble here.
Well, Sons of Plunder right now are taking control. And if AleHouse can't come up with something soon, we might have new champions here.
This is a different ring.
That was smart ring awareness from Krow, seeing the situation, got his foot to the rope.
Well, considering that Krow's been a veteran for the last 18 years in this business, he knows what it's all about. Back into the corner. He's grabbing the leg of Iron Belly with a smart move.
I think you got taught a lesson right there. You don't grab a Viking's leg.
Well, he just didn't use enough strength, that's all.
Put that on that rules for life list of your psycho. Krow is hurt right now. I don't know if Psycho's antics either helped him or caused him to pain.
Here comes Warhammer. What's he gonna do? He's coming all the way up to the top rope.
Krow's about to hurt right now.
On the second rope. And makes Krow hurt.
Yeah, I think something
Going to my normal
these people's antics.
routine. I don't care if I'm heel or face. How was that not a disqualification right in front of the ref?
Warhammer had the edge. Oh, you see these cheap shots.
And that right in front of the ref.
Krow is trying to take the Warhammer.
So right here. So that was on me. It was on me. But we still figured it out. Plan still worked.
Well, the winners and still this Federation Tag Team Champions. AleHouse Tragedy.
It looked like they won by the skin of their teeth. What happened?
You got too close to the cycle with those belts. You came in for it.
You can't get close to Psycho like that. He'll do anything. What's Psycho doing? Psycho's making sure the job is done.
We gotta move this man. This is a tragedy right here. Sons of Plunder should have had this match.
Hey, you're not that cool.
Oh my gosh. Fans don't want AleHouse.
Hey, who's got that cool?
That was that. Yeah, so like I said, I feel most upset because I failed to kick out on time. That was straight on me. So everything else was great. Did decent with merch, made a little money. That's when Iron Belly followed me home. We were able to cut a promo the next day while he crashed at my place. Cut a promo for the Exist to Inspire show on the 22nd. So that'll be coming out very soon. I'll be putting that on my profile. So other than that, August 8th, I will be in Port Neches. I will be against the ring bully, Vincent. Somebody I've known for a long time, not worked at all yet, but definitely gonna, have a good match. He's, I'll say, legitimately 3 times my size. Man, the swole looks like a statue. If I'm not scheduled to cheat to win, I don't see how I win unless some outside interference. There's no way. I don't see me beating him at all. So we'll see. August 15th with League of Lions in Marshall. I will be wrestling Vincent Crane, the bartender. Vincent Crane. Let me go to this picture real quick. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to come across now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Not sure why it does that, but Vincent Crane, your favorite bartender versus Warhammer, the unstoppable, the lone wolf, the Scandinavian nightmare, whatever you want to call me. This will be a fun match as well. Someone I've enjoyed watching. And then Exist to Inspire Wrestling on the 22nd will be a 3, well, I guess we can call it a 6-man tag. It is a 6-man tag. 3 different teams, co-action tag team triple threat is what they're calling it. The Family Affiliated versus the Sovereign Few versus the Sons of Plunder. Family Affiliated is comprised of Gluttony the Big Top Butcher and Ethan Sorrow. The Sovereign Few is TKO and I believe it's Kieran Azrael. I apologize. And of course, Sons of Plunder. So that's my August setup. So we'll be getting all that squared away. We'll be getting our blood testing done here in the next week or so. Whenever Iron Belly sets his up, we'll be doing ours at the same time. So we'll just go together, knock it out. He'll have to drive straight through. So, it just makes it easier. He'll come this way and we'll go together. So that's what I've got planned. But, I'm just not wrestling. I'm not wrestling, so I got nothing to promote coming up. Makes me sad, but I'm also taking care of some things, past couple months. It is what it is. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Be sure to hammer that like button, share this with your friends. Tune in next week. We'll talk about something else. Maybe watch something else. I'm not sure. But again, thank you all, and we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.